Hello and welcome to SiteBildZ Advantage. We want to take just a few minutes and share with you the top 10 power features that absolutely make SiteBildZ Advantage worth it. And the first one is that you can create a fully featured functional site to start making money in 9 minutes or less. So I want to walk you through this process really quick and just show you how easy this is. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to start a timer, and then I'm going to quickly and casually walk you through the process of creating a brand new website and show you how fast and easy it is to do here as opposed to the old way of trying to do everything manually. So I'm going to head to the project manager, and the first thing I'm going to do is create a new project. So I'm just going to call this iPad. Ultimately, I want to create a site around selling something or related to the iPad of some sort. So I'll select this project, and then I'm going to go do my research. Now, I'm just going to enter an iPad here for my research to start with and click Get Results. Now, while this is loading, everything in SiteBildZ Advantage is built to make your job easier. So quickly, I get an overview here of this keyword's performance. I'm going to go ahead and head to the niche keyword section to see if this is something that I could use for my particular niche keyword. And I love this section. This makes it really easy to use. And particularly for me, I'm interested in this color coding. Now, red means that because of competition or search volume or earnings per click, all of those things, the red means that this is probably not a good keyword. So I've got all these keywords here that incorporate my search term, and these would not be positive choices. So I'm going to sort these by clicking this icon a couple times. And here at the very top, I've got these two keyword phrases that are performing very well, and the green tells me that they would be good keyword phrases to go for based on their monthly search volume, the earnings per click, and competition. So I know that this takes in all the relevant information, and I can trust that these would be two worthwhile keyword phrases for me to go for. So I'm going to go ahead and look for a domain based on this first one just by clicking this here. And I actually like this first one here, iPad POS system, and I see that these ones right here are still available. So I'm going to go for iPadPOSsystem.net, and I'll go ahead and register this with my Namecheap credentials. So I'll say I've read, and I know that the terms here apply. I'm going to own this domain. I'll proceed. And while this is loading, I just need you to understand that everything here in SiteBildZ is designed to make your work easier. I'm going to submit and say that I purchased this domain. Okay, so I just got the domain. I like that. I'm going to head back. I'm going to add a few more keywords. So I'm going to go back to the research section quickly. And I've got my keywords that I was looking for. I'll go back to the niche keyword section, and I'll swap this. I'll go back to where I was here. I'm going to add this as my primary keyword. So I'll go ahead and add this here. Click OK, and then I'm going to add some secondary keywords. So I'll add this one as a secondary keyword. And here I could look for additional keywords if I was interested, but for now I'm actually just going to go ahead and start adding some more stuff to my site. So I'm going to go over here to my website builder, and I'm going to select this domain that I just purchased. I'm going to click this to add a theme to this domain. So I have a couple options here. I'm actually going to choose the theme with WordPress, which allows me to theme everything from within SiteBildZ, as opposed to trying to just set up a WordPress site and then theming that outside or doing a custom HTML site. So I'm going to set this up so I can do everything in SiteBildZ, include a full installation, and then I'm going to choose the theme that I'd like to use. So I kind of like this one for now. So I'll just go with this. I'll say yes. I want to apply this theme. And then I'll select a server to use, and I'll click Submit. Again, we have 12 high-quality servers that you can use, so just choose any of those servers, and they're all high quality to work from. And now SiteBildZ is rendering out my site. It's basically applying the theme to my site and setting up the general settings on the back end here. And once this countdown finishes in a few moments, I can go and I can start adding some products to my site. So I'll give this a few seconds to finish, and then I'll get all my site details here. So I've got my site details here. Next, I'm going to head to the monetization section, and then I'm going to start adding in some products here. So obviously, if my keywords are iPad, point of sale system, I'm going to look for some things on Amazon, which, like an iPad, if someone's going to set up a point of sale system with an iPad, that'd probably be good to have, right? So let's see. Here's an iPad Air, Wi-Fi, black with space gray. That looks good. So I can go ahead and click this button and add it to my selected products to be added on my site. I'll go ahead and select an iPad mini here. Basically, if I'm setting up a site around iPad point of sale system, I want to make sure that people can buy iPads here because that seems pretty handy. Okay, so I'll enter in some iPads here. How about an iPad case, perhaps? iPad case to allow them to have a cover or something to protect their iPad. Let's see. There's a couple covers here. I'll add a few covers so they could buy a cover, protect their iPad. There's a kid one. That's probably not best for my particular setup, so I'll leave that for now for Amazon. And then I can go ahead and add some ClickBank products if I want. So in ClickBank, I'm thinking if this is going to be a point of sale system, maybe it's something that someone would have in a restaurant or a bakery or something like that. So I'll just search for restaurant. See if there's anything that comes up here. Restaurant recipes, secret recipes. Sure, let's add some recipe books. Okay, so I'm gonna look for gravity. The higher the gravity, the higher interest. That's better. So that's kind of one of the main things I'm gonna focus on there. I can see the commissions, some basic details. So I'll add that. Let's see, product upgrades. How about restaurant management? Right, point of sale kind of goes in hand with restaurant management. So let's look that up. Restaurant management forms, software. Okay, business templates, that's cool. I'll add that in. Okay, so I've selected the products that I want to include. I've got several Amazon products, a couple ClickBank products here as well. So to add these to my site quickly, I'll just click this button here. And this will take me to this page where I can post my Amazon products, my ClickBank products, and if I were setting up some share a sale products, I could post those from here as well. So I'll click this to post my Amazon products. I'll select the domain. And that's posted successfully here. And then I'll do the same for my ClickBank products. So I've got these here. I'll click post, click my domain, and then I'll quickly check the ones here for the values that I want to include and click post value. So I've posted those products successfully as well. So now that I've got my products posted on my site, I want to do a little bit more customization. So I'll add an opt-in template by going here. We could choose, I think I've got a green theme if I remember right, so maybe this orange would pop out a little more. So I'll say add this opt-in template, and then we'll just have this join button here. We'll choose this one and post that. And then let's go up to the headers. We'll go ahead and choose a header. Let's search for something in electronics. That seems a little more relevant, right? So we'll search for a header here, and I kind of like this one. That's kind of cool looking. So I'll just click apply and add this header as a banner to my new site. So I've got that banner that's successfully applied there. So let's go and actually check out my site. And voila, here's my custom site. In just a few minutes, I've got this custom header that I added, the custom opt-in template, my first few products that I've posted in. So I've created a fully functioning site within SiteBildZ in a matter of minutes without having the hassle of jumping back and forth, registering domains, and trying to program things on the back end of WordPress. So very quick and very easy to use.